just lose. But all right, we're finally into it. So sorry about that. It is now RetroxWolf, Retro, we call it for short. We call him for short. And BoneShackles, who is been in a bit of a character crisis of late. Of course, there is a small bug going on with Superman where his knockback gets messed up offline, which is being addressed. So he has also been kind of looking at the idea of sticking with Finn and Rick more often. Playing Finn, however, against Retro is actually a very difficult task because Retro's been basically training with Chavo since the beginning. So you have to be that much better.
One thing I can say, bro, BoneShackles said he's been playing Finn, like grinding Finn. So he's saying he's having pretty fun with Finn. So low-key, I do want to see him pull something out of his pocket and like pop
Me too.
off.
Yeah, I want to see it because BoneShackles continues to work to improve every week. Big fan of the amount of dedication and the motivation that he has. But Retro is like the grinder right now. He just cracked up 100 on rank finally. He's technically the best Reindog in North America on the ladder, and he's also always getting so close to winning one of these, as he just got a first stock lead pretty quickly. But 73 damage is on the board, and Reindog isn't exactly the heaviest character.
Retro, bro, I haven't gone against him. I'm not planning to. He looks pretty advanced. I don't think I'm up there yet.
You're going to have to find the time to get that matchup in at some point, but everybody trying to figure it out right now. Retro doing a good job of keeping BoneShackles out, just constantly tossing like as many hitboxes as he can at him. Projectiles galore. Keep Finn away as much as you can. But Finn is still really good at this matchup. Fully charged up attack just misses out on the up special. That would have definitely taken it.
See, BoneShackles playing Finn, he gets the combos in. Like, it's not like nothing small. Like, he gets the hits in. He just got to get that finish.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, his reward on hits not bad. His neutral hasn't been as great, but that was really good. He pushed last time, went for up special, and missed. But that time he knew he would dodge instantly because he was scared of the idea and caught him with the up air.
Smart, wow. See, Reindog, I don't know much about Reindog. I do know it's kind of like a projectile character though, right? With all the stuff he has.
No, completely projectile character.
Yeah.
It's so funny because like the support characters are quote-unquote support, but they're actually more like straight-up mages. Like, look at that.
Wow.
It's so hard to get around that. Like, and it's unless you have a gem in hand, you're not making that back there. And even then, you could break it on the way back up for Retro. So Retro continuing this damage right now. This time, now though, Takoa, he's got 14 damage on this stock compared to where it was like 77 last time.
He's like a whole stock up. Like, Finn got to put in some work. BoneShackles, I believe you got this. But like, this Reindog, I feel like he just, like, kind of like a Gizmo, or not Gizmo, what's that character? Stripe. I literally don't know names. He like takes the whole stage.
He has stage control, but Reindog's also one of the hardest characters to make a comeback on. Like, when Reindog with a lead is like a top 5 character in once. It's so hard to start to adjust after that. And like we said before, a lot of it comes from how often Retro's fought this matchup. And BoneShackles, it looked good at the start, but I feel like once you get to this point, you're always taking damage on approach, and there's not much you could do to answer back on that, as we just see Retro kind of play well with the lead, box him out, keep him from getting in, and that was game number 1.
That wolf right there. What is
Reindog.
Reindog.
It's a dog slash reindeer.
I don't even know, bro. Like,
it's an original character.
Also, yeah, I like the concept.
I am a huge fan of the mummy skin. However, bro, okay, Tony. Oh, y'all, look, I know y'all. He's gonna pull the soups out. This is a good idea too, by the way, because this is one of Reindog's worst matchups. Okay. But man, Tony, PFG, all y'all, listen to me. Give the rest of us some skins too, okay? Look, Reindog's got like 4 or 5. Rick's got, you just came out. You got no excuse. Rick just came out. He's got no excuse. Batman, we got 1. Batman.
Like, but it's like the most fire skin. It's the comic book skin.
Jake, look, both the dogs have a bunch of skins. Jake's got, well, actually, technically, there's a cat in there too, because you got, you got Jake the Star Child, and then you got Cake and Calico Cake, which, by the way, I'm a huge fan of. Because there are
voice actors too.
Yes,
that's so fire, bro.
There's gonna be people out there who are a Cake main. Let's say Fiona gets in the game too, right? Fiona and Finn. You know,
or Fern.
Yeah, well, Fern is definitely gonna happen. We've seen Fern already, but like, you know for a fact that if Fiona gets in, somebody might be a Fiona main, and then there's gonna be ults for Fiona. I think that's really cool. But give us more skins. All right, we got game 2. Going to Batcave. Which isn't a terrible stage for Reindog, but it's a great stage for Superman. And one of the things that Superman does so well in this matchup is Frost Breath just stops all that. Like, it removes stage control, and you can now beat Reindog just by getting, like, just hitting him twice. Like, you just need to push him off stage. And Reindog doesn't have the best recovery overall, so you can snipe those and get really early gimps off of that. So you just got to break those Batmobiles, like so, and now the game becomes a little easier. Granted, he's taking a lot of damage in the middle of it.
He is, but I do see him putting in, like, little bits of damage as he's going right now. Using the Batmobile as an advantage, getting all that damage stacked up.
Yeah, now we got no Batmobiles in play, which is a huge factor. You don't want to let those stay around if you're Reindog. This is actually good because the smaller amount of stage, you can control it just with projectiles. But the difference is that Superman now has less room to work to push you off stage to find those early gimps. Okay. That's going to be a big play. But he got caught not noticing the other projectile at the bottom.
I didn't even see that either, if I'm be all honest with you.
Ooh. That was 50 at round start.
Wow.
That was off. That's off of both the fire debuff and off the combo.
I feel like if I would go against Reindog, I would panic.
It's easy to panic against Reindog. That's like that's a really common thing that people like. Reindog hits you with one jab, you take a bunch of damage. And Superman normally can push you off stage pretty easy, but Retro's doing such a good job of boxing that out, and he keeps mixing up whether he lets Reindog try to hit you on the ground or not. But that was a good sniper punch. Yeah.
I didn't even think that was gonna connect.
I didn't either.
Maybe I think he DI'd right into it.
I think Retro at the last second drifted in and didn't pay attention, and it's like, oops. Well, now you're at that window. Like if you're Retro, you're looking for dare. You're looking for jab dare. You're looking for jab down attack. But the last thing you're trying to do is jump too much because then you're gonna get caught, and BoneShackles just carries you off stage.
Yes, correct.
So side special is gonna be enough to do it.
Yeah.
All right, full stock lead up again. Look at that. And that's where all the damage comes from. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
He put him right in the fire. That's why Fireball actually is so important in one.
Stacks up damage with that combo added to it.
That was 63 damage to start the round. Like you
start the
because
round,
you decided
bro.
to swing out of like losing your stock. That's what it just keeps building up all day. It is so rough. But right now, Flying Side Special comes back in, having a bit of a hard time finding openings, and it continues to stack up time and time again. Can he find an answer to it? Can he find a way to deal with this? We'll find out in a moment, but he did get at least a trade-off on that. Cypher Punch does have a little bit of armor to it. Trying to use a neutral attack to back him off to Koa, but like, it's tough, and that's going to end it right there.
Yeah, Ajax, when you're going against a Reindog as aggressive as Retro, it's not looking good, bro. Like, it's scary, bro, especially 50% at the start. At the start. Bro, I'm about to buy you a new camera, bro.
Well, I mean, I got to get a new one anyways. This is it. There we go. All right, we did it.
50%.
63.
At the start.
63.
63?
Yeah. So
add numbers to it.
So a thing with the matchup now is that Retro is one of the people who started doing it early, and I know that Retro's talk about how Reindogs all like conversate with each other a lot. The primarily one that they were using a ton was the mobile crystal gem thing, which was letting you it falls with you, but everybody breaks it right away. So you're essentially losing a signature perk. But the fire one controls space. Like, you don't want to hit it, and if you walk into it, you get fire debuffed anyway. So you're taking at minimum 5 damage. But when you get hit in it, you're constantly getting damage. So they push you into it with a jab, they dare you, and then that all of a sudden becomes a lot of damage.